John Chibadura background, career, international performances and death. John Chibadura was one of the best sangura and reggae artists in Zimbabwe. He was popularly known as Mr. Chitungwiza for being the first musician to own a house in Chitungwiza at a time when the suburb was sprawling and when he was basking in glory. His music genre was a blend of sangura, jit, rumba and reggae. He formed his own outfit known as the Tembo Brothers. He gained international recognition in the 1980s, but Mozambique was his second home, and whenever he was performing in Mozambique, the Mozambicans welcomed him as one of their lost son. Together with his band, Chibadura managed to release many albums, and his first single was Upanyu Wandanetsa. John Chibadura background. Chibadura was born John Nyamakakoko on February 17, 1957. He lost his mother when he was 5. He never had a place which he called his permanent home. It is said that he usually relocated from one relative's household to another as no one was able to take fully responsibility of him. In the wake of all this, Chibadura was not able to finish school, and he was thus forced to seek employment. He was first employed as a shepherd in Darwendabo farming area, where he hailed from. From being a shepherd, he became a driver at a certain farm, driving the tractor. He was then employed as a lorry driver, and it was during this period in which he began to learn how to play an electric guitar. His ability to play the guitar earned him the nickname Chibadura, meaning the man who can do the best on the guitar. In February 1980, Chibadura relocated from Darwendale to Salisbury, present-day Harare, in company of his friend shepherd Chinyani. During this time, Chibadura was known as Anikshamukoko. John Chibadura music career. Chibadura launched his musical career in Harare together with Chinyani, who became part of a band known as the Holy Brothers. The band was however short-lived, and some of the band members were reported to have abandoned their musical careers. Chibadura and Chinyani teamed up with Tiny Ichikupo, who was the frontman of a band called Mother Band, which he had formed in the early 1980s. Chikupo however left his band, and Chibadura together with Chinyani teamed with Ronnie Gadakade, but as Sinturu, popularly known as Manny Owl, and they started performing in Mutoko at a certain hotel. They were identified as a band. Surprisingly, the band was still yet to acquire a name. This anonymous band relocated to Damoshala after they were being continuously ill-treated by the owner of the hotel at Mutoko, a place which had become their performing base. In Damoshala, they signed a contract which enabled them to perform at Mvarichana Hotel, and the band was subsequently named the Mvarichana Band. After being offered a contract to perform at Mushandarapam Hotel in Highfield, the Mvarichana Band left Damoshala for Harare, and they assumed a new name, the Sangura Boys, being led by Chibadura. The band released albums such as Sara Ugerai, Ruget Danjenhama, which also sold more than 100,000 copies. John Chibadura international performances. Chibadura and his band, the Tembo Brothers, managed to gain recognition internationally. The band toured the United Kingdom twice, and in 1988 the band was invited to be a guest on Andy Kershaw's Radio 1 show. The band is said to be the first amongst the other outfits that touring the country in the 1980s to perform in Europe. Chibadura performed his last gig in Ireland at the Traveller's Rest as part of the celebration of the Census Festival. Regionally, the band registered success in Mozambique, and it was reported that each time there was a show slated for the Tembo Brothers, Chibadura would be ferried to concerts by the presidential helicopter. John Chibadura death. Chibadura died of an undisclosed ailment in 1999 but left an enduring legacy. After his death, the Tembo Brothers managed to record 3 albums, being led by Rodrigo Madara.